off. What else happened? Oh, sport. The sandpaper.
The sandpaper incident, with the Australian cricket team, which since they've won and currently at the moment as we record, we're in the middle of the Boxing Day test. But they came back in Perth. They won there against the Indians in Perth, which was great. And now, we obviously heard last week what's happening in the Big Bash with Dexter. He told us...
he filled us in on that, the dumbing down of the coin toss.
Coin toss, it's the bat flip.
The bat flip.
The bat flip. What else happened in 2018 that you can that really sticks out for you as here in Australia? What happened, or even around the world?
Well, Brexit.
Well, that's big news, and that's still going on. Have they actually exited yet, or are they going, look, we're threatening to exit, or we're going to exit, we just need to get the paperwork done?
Well, yeah, they're waiting for someone to come along with that, the green and white sign with the little guy on it and hold it up so they know where to Brexit.
Oh, yes. So,
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That won't happen till the new year, though.
One of the biggest things that happened this year, though, is still getting my goat because, as we said all the way back in episode 1 of this podcast, I can't remember to bring in the reusable plastic bags into the supermarkets. Every time I go there, another 15 cents down the drain. I may as well, dead set, be scoring tennis with the amount of 15.
15, love. That's line fault, Mr. Benny.
I understand that. Now, look, there's...
Well, you know what happened, actually? Just while you're mentioning that, the other day, I got charged 40 cents for a bag.
Where? Who's charging?
It was a big bag, don't get me wrong. You know when you buy big bulky stuff like a PlayStation or something like that, and they used to give you that big bag?
Yeah.
Now they're 40 cents.
They're 40 cents, are they?
Yeah, because I had to buy a Secret Santa present for work, right? As you do.
Thank you for reminding me. I've got to do that too.
Anyway, so I did that, and I bought a waffle maker thing and some other stuff, and it was quite bulky. And again, I hadn't brought any of my own bags. And the chick behind the counter was like, "Would you like a bag for 40 cents?" I'm like, "Is it full of cocaine at that price?" Me. I had no choice. I didn't have enough hands. So I took the Secret Santa presents to work and I gave them to the organizer of Secret Santa and she went, "Thank you." And I said, "Nah, give me back the bag." That cost me 40 cents. Here's the presents. A bag is now wrapped up in my drawer in case I have to transport something bulky.
Yep.
Bags are a big thing. And the other thing we spoke about very early on in the podcast.
Yep.
The Coles Minis.
They came back.
They're back.
They did for Christmas. They came back.
And there was another controversy. They didn't make enough books to hold them in.
Who cares?
Kids, apparently.
We had a royal wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Megs and Harry got married. They did that. Now, the one thing about this year is that you can't trust anything because some idiot woman, 50-something years old, got caught. She's the one who started the needles in strawberries thing.
Oh, that's right. That's why you should only eat meat, because fruit's just dangerous.
Yeah, fruit is dangerous. See, you bite into a needle that's inside your strawberry and all that kind of thing. Other fruits is berries were giving people dysentery and stuff like that, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, the shitberries.
The shitberries,
yeah.
That's right. So, this often proves that fruit is not the best thing for you to basically, to survive. Or don't trust the fruit at all, you know what I mean? Barbara Streisand, she cloned a bloody dog this year, you know.
What?
She cloned her dog after the other one died.
How did we not speak about this already?
Because it happened ages ago.
That's right. Yeah, we started the podcast.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Started the podcast.
Seems like we've been with you forever and a day.
Well, no.
Like a nice warm hug and a mug of Milo at the end of the day.
Yep. What else happened in Australia? The Logies. Grand Daniel won the gold Logie. Good on him, because his show got axed. So that proves that you don't need to be on a current television show.
Well, I think they ran out of home and away stars to give long service awards to, didn't they?
No. That's the Graham Kennedy Award for New Talent.
No, didn't Kate Ritchie get a gold Logie the year after she quit Home and Away?
I think she did it because she was on a different TV program, no?
And then what was the other guy? John Wood, he got one for Blue Heelers after he quit. And it just seems to be like the elephant graveyard of old Australian actors, the Logies, really, doesn't it?
No, I don't know about that, because Waleed Ali or whatever his name, he got one. Carrie Bickmore then got one. Like, if you want a gold Logie, go on that show. Not that the content's any good, but...
God, no.
It's the news, but really dumbed down for you. I love how they make an outrage about everything as well.
Hoons.
Hoons! No, but see, Current Affair does it properly. At least they're going for their target market, like Layla McKinnon or Tracy Grimshaw will get on there and go, well, they're at it again. It's the dodgy plumbers. Then the doom voiceover comes over and Brady Halls comes. Well, it's no surprise that they're targeting little old ladies. We put a camera in this fridge to see how much it costs to get the light bulb done.
How much does it cost to get the light fixed on it? Because I can't see inside the fridge.
That'll be $800, thanks, love.
Oh, I don't have that.
You know, that's what a current affair
Well,
does.
actually, you know what else happened on a current affair this year?
What?
Tracy Grimshaw got scammed by a dude that showed a footage of Hoons and it turned out to be Forza Horizon.
That's exactly right.
Because Forza 4, we're up
Yes.
to Forza 5 now, but Forza 4 was set up near Byron Bay
Yes.
and up that way,
Yep.
and you could get VL Commodores and a lot of Aussie cars.
Yep.
So not only did Tracy Grimshaw get scammed, but the local police inspector did as well,
Oh.
because they had anonymous footage from a source. And literally, he had an iPad and he goes, we'll find this Hoon in a Commodore.
Yep.
And if you stopped and zoomed in
Yep.
very closely, there was a Forza watermark in the corner of the screen.
Oh, my God.
But because the game was so accurate, they were actually standing on the T-junction. This guy was doing burnouts on it. It looked pretty realistic, pretty close. And I just watched it and I just went, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Like, honestly, and the number plate said Forza.
Oh, my, it did not.
It did.
It did not.
It did. But you know why?
Yeah.
Because Hoons!
Hoons.
Hoons!
And I haven't got $800 to fix the fridge.
Well, love, we've got to replace the flux capacitor
Right.
and the headlight fluid.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then it's going to have to be installed.
Right.
Yeah, otherwise, it'll get hot instead of cold if we put it in upside down.
Well, I'll have to go back to dry food for the cat.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, love, I could
Yes,
probably
sir.
get away with doing it for $500, but it will risk busting onto fire.
that's bad, is it?
Yeah, you don't want your fridge catching on fire. I really would go for the $800 package.
I don't have it,
Well,
unfortunately.
we've got centre pay. We'll just
I don't
sign here, darling.
No, I'd better talk to my son about it first.
Oh, no, you don't want to talk to him. He'll only tell you to go to that dodgy bloke down the road and it will catch on fire.
Will you consider lowering the price if I let you touch my vajankle?
Get out of my shop.
You're in my kitchen.
Get out of my kitchen.
This is my kitchen.
I'll see myself out.
You don't want that cupboard then?
No.
Right, will you come back and let me know? I can get that sorted for...
Christ, you stupid old lady. What the is that? Is there a foot with a It's in the fridge. Why do you like it cold?
Do you want me to take my top off?
Oh
And
my God, no, I'm out of here.
all I wanted to know is whether or not you wanted me to watch me touch my toes with my pancake tits.
Loose talk, even looser opinions. The Burble.
All right, so let's bring this puppy home. Let's talk all about New Year's resolutions. You know, those things that, there are things in our lives that we keep that we don't need. Like, for example, I have like a large or several large plastic tubs of power cords, computer cords, network cables, and all that kind of stuff. I don't need them. If I'm not using them now, I don't need them. But I keep them because
Yeah.
I could need them.
That's a bloke thing.
It is a bloke thing.
How many screwdrivers do you have?
Well, several, because I have to keep... I need several small ones because I'm making a model at the moment. Actually, I haven't received any new kits for that in a year, so I'm going to be up for about $1,000
Nice.
when I do that, and you won't see me for weeks trying to put together that contraption. The other thing is, though, I keep losing tools. Like, you just lose them. You just lose them, so you need them. Old people start hoarding stuff. You got that one person, that problem person in town who just... keeps things in the yard and stacks it up and stacks it up and stacks it up and all that kind of thing.
And all the cats.
And all the cats.
Yeah.
The cats, definitely. But there is one thing in particular people just don't keep these days, and that's New Year's resolutions.
Ah, yes.
They are basically the final lie of the year.
They really are.
It is. It's the final lie of the year. So let's talk about the lies at the end of the year. If you're a good boy, Santa will bring that to you. Santa is real.
He is.
And New Year's resolutions. You know the good thing about this post-Christmas time at the moment, Az?
What's that?
I'm so glad that I can finally get hot cross buns in the supermarket again. But anyway, New Year's resolutions. We are talking all about New Year's resolutions. Now, have you got any that you are going to make or you're going to want to keep? Tell me, soldier.
Well, I always make one or two, but it's usually when I'm well into my cups at about 11:30 on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then by 1:30 on New Year's Day, AM, that is, by the way.
Yes.
When I'm usually laying in someone's garden, I forget about them. And
At
then
1 a.m. or
don't
1
make-
p.m.?
Well, either or. Depends if I get comfortable.
I
It's
wouldn't
not
wanna-
raining.
I wouldn't want to lie in... There's been one or two occasions where I have actually passed out on a lawn at a
Yeah.
party. That was when I was younger, though.
Yeah.
That was when I was much, much younger. But to see the thing with you lying there, any movement that you do is going to result in more vomitus.
Indeed.
And the best place in the world you can be right now is lying on cool grass at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Cool grass is amazing when the world is spinning and you know you've had one too many beers.
Isn't it funny, though, the insects just decide to leave you the hell alone?
Yeah, because if they tried to, bite you or drink your blood, they'd just burst into flame from pure alcohol content, usually. That's why when, at my place, we get a lot of mozzies when we have a few beers out the back. But after you've had a few tins, they don't come near you because you're basically now, the premium 98, not the normal 91 unleaded.
That's not true.
It is.
That's not true. I just get bitten around the ankles all the time.
Fair enough.
I get hammered around the ankles.
Speaking of mosquitoes and New Year's Eve resolutions, I don't really have them. I could go on. I could waffle on about giving up smoking, giving up drinking, losing weight, but that.
You'd be lying because
my New Year's resolution is not to make bullshit New Year's resolution.
That is my one as well. The only New Year's resolution that I'm going to keep is I'm not going to make them. This could be stuffed making those.
There's too much expectation. You get performance anxiety.
Yes. Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
You get there and you go, right, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to learn about calories. I'm going to play squash and I'm going to walk and
play squash.
Wear tennis shoes. And then you go, that shit's hard.
I'm just going to say,
get a beer.
Yeah, I want to go on more camping trips. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's good.
I want to have more time for friends because I do work pretty hard.
Yep.
I want to do that. Have more time for PlayStation. I don't really think that I'm giving enough time to PlayStation.
I'd agree with that one.
To be perfectly honest, I need to catch up on that. I've got to stop buying games that I don't play.
See, that's you and me are very different but very alike in that situation. You buy physical copies of games for your consoles because you're not a PC gamer.
No.
I'm a PC gamer. I buy digital copies of games. I broke the 1,000 mark not long ago.
That's a good thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a little badge and an achievement that comes up on my profile now.
Yeah, but what's that mean, though?
Well, it means that I'm one of these game hoarders. Like, if it was digital cats, I'd have about 5,000 of them.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is on that Steam thing.
Yeah, the Steam thing.
See, look, I've been watching people, by the way, Fortnite was the big thing that happened in 20...
And the Steam sale this year was absolutely mint too, by the way. Got some great bargains.
Okay, but see, I'm watching people play Fortnite.
Fortnite's balls.
It is balls. Like, I just don't... They're making these wooden ramps into the air, and I'm like, what the f*** are you doing?
They've got a craft. You see, it's not just about killing every and then questioning their mum's sexuality, right? It's now you've got to build something, kill every question their mum's sexuality.
Why have you got to build stuff, though? Like, these things...
You've got to harvest resources. I don't know. I haven't actually played Fortnite.
No, they land on a house roof and they smash it up, and then they get bricks
wood,
and timber.
And then they make...
And then they
like
steal chests and stuff like that.
Do you remember when you were kids and you used to play bases, and you and your mates had put up a base at either end of the backyard and you'd throw rocks at each other until someone got hit in the eye, and then Mum would come out and...
We'd play armies.
And then Mum would come out and clip everyone around the ear and tell everyone to piss off home, and then she'd get the peroxide out and burn your face off when she was disinfecting you. Yes, anyway.
Yeah, I remember.
That's basically Fortnite.
Okay. I'm watching Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
He's into this, and every time I get a notification on my Facebook saying he's playing now, and it's just a shot of him in his screechy voice.
Yeah, just
owning
running around
everybody.
shooting people.
And he wins all the time.
He's probably got a weird pink, cat head costume or something, because the costumes are pretty wild. The game's free. You have to pay for the costumes.
Is that how they make their money?
Yeah, of course. It's microtransactions, my friend. It's the new bullshit.
So you make a game,
make it free, make it addictive, and
there's
then
people who made the game getting paid?
They're getting bazillions.
Okay.
Ads, the paid version.
Yeah.
On the consoles, you've got to pay for it.
Yeah.
You can't download a free game on the PlayStation or anything, or you can through Sony, but Sony's not doing that without a cut.
No, I understand that. I don't get this game.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
And then they have seasons. So what do they call it?
So seasons, you get rankings, and there's different game modes. Like, I think season 6, there was a big meteor in the sky that was there for 3 weeks, and when it landed, it changed the game mode, and there was different loot and costumes and things. It's basically like one of those stimulus response boxes, where they get the rats in the maze, and if they go through the maze, they get the cheese.
Yeah.
It's basically one of those with a different hat.
Call me old-fashioned.
Oh, old-fashioned.
I like Pac-Man and Super Mario. I love those games.
Yeah, but it's not immersive enough anymore.
What do you mean immersive?
You can't shoot people. That's the problem with games today.
You get the fire flower, you can shoot people. Here's a copy of Super Mario Maker. I can make my own levels. and piss people off. I can upload it and annoy the piss out of people with Super Mario Maker. As it stands thank you,
Yes.
I've made a level after the Burble.